Hello everyone, Shumux here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. Now you can see a half-finished rocket here, and that's because I was already recording, but it seems my recording program decided to bug out on me, and yeah, it didn't work as well as I hoped it would. So, I have to do it again, unfortunately. So, here's the solar probe. I wanted to send up another solar probe, trying this time to reach the sun more closely than we had previously. And yeah, I put this together. it's a wild mix of things. So I'm gonna put in the action groups here. Extend the solar panels. Custom 2 is gonna extend the radiators. Rather toggle the radiators, since we're going to hopefully going closer to the sun than ever before. We're gonna need some radiators to deal with the heat. Had to put a big dish on it to make sure we have enough range and bandwidth. So this is the second stage, the one that will bring us close to the sun, hopefully. And I made this one a little bit bigger. This one is a 5-meter stage. And I'm gonna put that... Let's see. Okay, so that's the first stage, the center stage. Second stage with 2 tanks, a little mother for propulsion, and of course the big tanks here. Put them in and scale them up to make sure we have enough fuel, and boost of course comes from the engine, which I'm gonna scale up as well. Engine. Where is it? There it is. Scale that up. We have a thrust of 1.47. Vehicle mass is already at almost 750 tons. That's still light compared to a real-world rocket though. So what shall we use? I think I'm gonna use this for liquid boosters. So, coupling. Let's see. How about 6? Would that fit? It would fit indeed. And together with the center stage, we had 2.19. I think I'm gonna put in a little bit more fuel for these guys. So let's go to the fuel tanks. I think I'm gonna slap an orange tank on that. Or maybe one of these guys. Scale them down a little bit. Yeah, it fits better. Let's give it some aerodynamics here. 2.5 meter nose cones. And I think I'm gonna strut them with even heavier struts. I don't think I need much of those guys, so let's put one here. And one here. And of course this one looks a little bit strange. Let's change that. There we go. Very asymmetric, but I think it's okay. I can live with that. 1.8. Vessel mass is almost 1500 tons. And the probe, I think that was just a little bit under 2.5 tons, so yeah, massive launch vehicle for this little thing. But we are going to the sun. We are going to need a lot of fuel, a lot of thrust. So, fuel tanks. Let's see if I can get these guys to cross-feed. Enable the cross-feed. I need some... where is it? Where is it? Fuel ducts. Okay, how's the fuel flow? So it flows from here to here and then in here. But it would also flow back. This is not good. Maybe this was going to help for the flow priority. It should have 100%. Why is it feeding back? That is the strange thing. It's feeding back. And if I disable the crossfeed, it sends the fuel into the lines, but not into the center stage by the looks of it. But I don't want to feed it back. It has a priority of 100. Maybe I need to... No, wait. If I disable the crossfeed, it should go only to the lines, but the lines don't feed into the center stage. That is bad. I'm afraid I still don't understand how this fully works yet. I think I need to see another tutorial on this. Fuel flow priority 100 should mean that they feed into this, but that doesn't feed back. And it shouldn't feed back. If I disable the crossfeed, I don't think this is going to work, but let's see. So this is strutted, this is working. Let's give it some aerodynamics here. Heavy control winglet. And then here, I think I'm gonna put some stakes. Strike, not steak. Steak. Maybe make them a little bit bigger. Gives it a little bit more stability, I think. Speaking of stability, remove these guys. And then let's put in... No, they're too small. They are the right size. Some reaction wheels for extra control. Good. Structural. I'm gonna put in these guys. And on the other side, some more. I hope this rocket is going to get the job done. I really hope. It could be that I miscalculated something, but I hope I didn't. Get the engines down here. Okay, let's check. Boosters in center stage. Launch clamps. Booster separators. Center stage decoupler. Second stage engine. Fairing. Decoupler for the probe. And the probe's engine. Good. Good, good. Let's try this sucker out. Save that and launch. Looking good. SAS on. Full throttle. Engine ignition and liftoff. And a ton of smoke. Ho ho ho! We are stable so far. It's shivering. Pretty cold up there, I imagine. We are at 2000. 3000. I'm gonna begin the turn at 5. 4000. And 5000. I'm gonna take away a little bit of speed here. We are a little bit too fast. $8,000. We are at 10,000. Roll a little bit more. So far so good. We're at 15,000. Speed is okay, stability is good, we are on course. $20,000. Turn a little bit more gently. Give it a little bit more speed here. We are at 25. And 30. Looking good so far. Except oh, this one still has fuel, this one still has fuel, but this one is empty. Okay, full throttle. Let's get that sucker into space. Booster separation. Beautiful. Center stage still has quite a bit of fuel here. Still 3 tanks. And a good thrust to weight ratio. We're getting lighter, of course, with the loss of fuel here. Burning that away. We're looking here. Good, this is increasing. I'm a little bit worried about the fuel here. I hope this is going to be enough to push us to the sun. We're already past min-miss. Getting closer here. fuel is going down. Okay, that's for the center stage. Second stage, ignition. Fairing separation. It's getting closer. Almost at Moho here. I just hope the fuel is gonna last us long enough. This is quite unstable here. We are almost at Moho now. Fuel is halfway. Boy, I hope we can do this. Otherwise this is gonna suck. Past Moho. Getting closer to the other probe. Let's try to stay on course here. Not wiggle around too much. And that's the second stage giving out. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it. Still got quite a ways to go. Well, even if we don't make it as close, or just as close, we still got some experiments here that I've put on that are gonna be just wonderful. So get us a little bit more science. So let's open up the solar panels and the heat radiators. I'm gonna open this one up. At first I thought this would be a type of RTG, but it looks like this is just for measuring temperature. And this one is wonderful too. We can take images, infrared, ultraviolet and a telescope, which is nice. So deploy the boom. And it's gonna deploy the cameras here. How are we looking? We're getting closer to our first probe. But we are almost out of fuel. Almost. Only the monoprop engines are still running. We don't make it quite as close. That's too bad. But we've got some imaging here. 9 science, ooh. Ultraviolet image, 9 science, ooh. And telescope gives us 9 science. What about you? Yeah, that's about right. What about you, Gorset? Okay. That's a disappointment. What about you? That's better. Oh yeah, and in case of shortage for energy, I've got a little capacitor bank sitting here. That way I can put in some extra energy. And we can toggle the magnetometer. It's looking nice too. And of course we can't gather any data of that one, unfortunately. Okay, so far so good. Let's turn on the lights. And we haven't made it as close. This one is a little bit closer to the sun. But at least this is going to give us a bit more science, which we are going to need anyway. Alright. Let's see if we can get outside. Okay. Let's try this again. Gorset. 24 science, wonderful. Magnetometer boom, nothing. Temperature, nothing. How about the telescope? Open the shutter here. Nothing, okay. What about you? 12 science, not too shabby. Ultraviolet, 12 science, and probably telescope, 12 science. No? Okay. Nothing then. What else do we have? What is with this one? Oh, we probably already done that. What about this? 22.4, that's not too bad. Barometer. 7.2 science. And thermometer. Of course doesn't work. Yeah. Well, at least we got some extra science points here. And yeah, it was worth a try. I guess once our technology increases with stronger engines and all that, we can make it closer to the sun or something. Or maybe I'm just I just really suck at building rockets. Well, let's go back to Space Center. Let's see what we can purchase with the science data we've gathered. If you can purchase anything at all. 253.7. What can we buy? Not that, apparently. Advanced landing. Costs 160. Specialized control. There's some nice parts in there. Oh, especially RCS, that looks good. What about composites? That costs too much. This one costs too much as well. I think I'm gonna need to go to the moon or Minmus again. But for now, I think specialized control would come in handy. Damn it. Costs 300. That costs 300 as well. Oh man, this sucks. Oh well, at least we got close. Okay, I think this is it then for today. As always, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it despite the failure here and there. So, if you did, then please consider to like, share and subscribe. And I hope I'm going to see you next time. Until then, stay safe.